Hello, this is our goal point video for Project 3 of the CS61B course, Fall 2020 here at UC Berkeley. My name is Sanjeev Thurgam, and I co-authored this project with Reza Sajadiany. So yeah, basically this project is a program that randomly generates a world that you can interact with. It has random rooms and hallways, as well as an avatar which you can move around. And in this video, we're going to be demonstrating that, as well as some extra features we implemented to make it more like a game and something that's also nice for the user. So both aesthetic and functional features that turn it into a game. So yeah, let me go ahead and just run main, and you see a program pop up. And so right off the bat, you can see like this image. And so one thing I wanted to note was aesthetically, we wanted to add some references to the show Avatar: The Last Airbender in our program. So there's going to be a lot of images and stuff, or like a lot of the aesthetic changes we make, or game changes are centered kind of thematically around that. So we have this picture of Aang here. Another thing I wanted to mention was on the main screen, or like for any of our screens before starting up the actual game, we implemented functionality that you can not only click the button or press P, but you can also use your mouse to click on it. So in order to hit play, I could hit P, or I can also click on it like that. So same thing here, you can hit an LQ, or you can click the button. So let's go ahead and start a new game. So yeah, again, we've had references to show. So these are kind of like the four main characters. So yeah, you can choose your avatar, and this is the image that will be used to represent you. So let's go ahead and choose Aang, and then I'll enter my name. Another thing we implemented here was the background STD draw, which supports this, doesn't support backspace, but we wanted to make it such that like if I mistype my name, like I wouldn't have to go the whole game with my name mistyped, or have to rerun the entire program. So we added backspace and fix it. So let's submit the name, and then we can go ahead and put in the C. So right off the bat, you can see we actually have a whole world that's represented here, but we've implemented it such that you can only see parts of the world around your avatar. So it's kind of like almost like fog of war, or like a dungeon or whatever, where you can only see as you move around. So if I move around, more shows up versus before. So the second thing was, in terms of like the lore of our game, we basically wanted it to be like you get to pick one of these four members of the Avatar group, and you're basically in a rebellion against the Fire Nation, and you want to find others to help you join your rebellion. So these kinds of images on the map, these represent, like this is a firebender who can join you, this is a waterbender that can join you, and you want to collect all of them before your remaining moves run out. The other thing we implemented was we want to make this a memory game. So on top of the fact that you can't really see, like it's covered, you need to move around and explore, you'll notice, like, let's keep this in mind, these two were here. If I move again, they disappear. And what we did was, after a certain number of moves, they reappear again. So I believe for the first round is every 5 moves. So if I move a bit again, it'll show back up. But the thing is, it could be that I would lose some moves if I don't remember exactly where it is. If I know it's in this area and I move nearby, I'm like, I don't know where it is. So I would lose some moves, try to find it. And then the other thing we implemented was, of course, being able to move around. You can see this is Aang, this is the floor, this is the wall. It tells you up here where it is. But one thing is, you can't hover over the actual thing and it won't tell you, because we don't want it to be easy. You can't explore and just find it while it's not showing up. That's not the point of the game. But you also notice we don't see it right now, but if I did walk over it, it'll tell us that we did collect it. And this is just another thing that will keep in track what you've collected, and let you know how many, or like what you've collected so far. The other thing we implemented were these essentially teleporting portals. So this right here, it's colored green as well, but if you go into it, it'll teleport you to a different part of the map. And these portals are deterministic in that this is also colored green. So you can remember that if you pass by this, that, oh, green portal goes to that portal. So if I go back into this, it'll take me back here. It's just a way to move more creatively. So if you remembered seeing something as you move away, or you think this is a more efficient path to use more moves, you can use the portals instead of manually walking around. So for example, let's say if I was here and I knew that I needed to collect this arrow over here, there's another portal here. I don't want to have to walk to another part of the map. I want to just use this portal and then go to a different part of the map and see start continue to explore. So I'll go ahead and take this portal and then it takes over this part of the map. And we can keep on exploring and see where the other, so we just saw the green flash. So we know, I believe it's over here, but we can keep moving it. Okay, we see it's over there. So we can collect this. And then, oh, we just saw the last thing show up. So if you're able to collect all of, at least for the first round, it's just one for each of them. If you're able to collect all the icons, that's how you beat the round. So we can collect it and it'll move us on to the next round. So you can keep in mind, now we're on round 2. It keeps track of what you've collected so far. So it's almost like a high score. So you can you know, compare your performances between different rounds to other rounds. So if I close up the game and then turn it up another time, I can see how far I get overall. You'll also notice that the remaining moves have gone down. We started off with 300 for round 1, and now it's at 150. And there also will be more of these icons around the map. It'll be the same map though, so you should remember, like, because you've been exploring it, you can't see it, but you should know generally what the paths are, where portals are, like how they can get you around, or how to be efficient with your movement. So yeah, so you can go ahead and collect this fire, you can collect this earth. You can see now there's more portals. Okay, there's a water showed up right here, so I'm going to collect this, and then, okay, I don't see anything else here, so I try to port around a different part of the map. See, okay, so I found something else here, and I keep doing that. So just to show you what happens, you know, you can continue going on. You can collect these, and once the moment you collect all that you need to collect this round, it'll automatically move you on to the next one. But just for the sake of showing you what happens, we can go ahead and move until the round ends. While I do that, I want to try to turn the volume up. Hopefully you can hear, because we've implemented music as well. It's like the final battle music from Final Battle with Ozai. So I'll be quiet while I run out the main moves. Hopefully you can hear it. All right, so hopefully you heard the music, but yeah, so we'll continue as we get our moves lowering down, down, down. It turns red, so alarming us that we're about to run out, and we hit 0, and it gives me a message, good luck next time, and closes the game. So yeah, so that's basically one play, how to win or how to continue going up rounds, and as well as what happens if you lose. So now we wanted to show you just some extra features we implemented in terms of saving and loading. So let's say that my partner, Reza, wanted to play. So let's say he picks Saka. He puts in Reza S for his name, submits, puts in another seed, and he gets his roll, right? So you can see him right over here on the bottom left, and he's like, okay, I'm gonna play, collect Earth, and then keep going on. And then he's like, oh, I need to study for my CS61B midterm. I don't have time to keep playing this game. I need to come back later. He can hold semicolon and Q together, and it'll save the game for him. So it'll give us his message and close it out. And then later on, after he takes his midterm and hopefully does well, he can come back here, run the program again, and reload up the game. So you can go to load game, and you'll notice, I'll explain this, we actually implemented it such that you can have multiple saves. So these are all other worlds as well, from different plays of the game. But we'll go ahead, we know that the name we just put in was Reza S, and that's the world that we want to see. So if you hit 1, we can see we're back in the same world. We've collected 1 Earth, we lowered our remaining moves a little bit, we're in that same position, and we keep on play. We can move a little bit more, and then go ahead and quit again, and it'll save it for us. So the reason we implemented, of course, this multiple save feature is, say now we only, if we didn't implement this, Reza just played, but now let's say Professor Hug wants to play. So then we want him obviously to be able to play our game, but we don't want Reza to lose all the progress that he's saved as well. So if Professor Hug comes in and he's like, I want to play, and he puts in another seed, submit, and he moves around, he collects some, and then he saves, we'll still be able to have both his world now saved as well as Reza's world saved. So either of them now can come back. So we can go ahead and load up the Hug's world. You can see it's still the same, but if I save this again and go back and load up the program again, and then we load up Reza's world, which we saw before we made Professor Hug's world, we can see that it's still the same with that second iteration of movements now. But yeah, that's pretty much our game, our main features. We really enjoyed coding up this project. It was fun to have the freedom and see like the fruits of our labor. I guess you can see like it's something that we have more input in, and it's something that we can play as a game. It's pretty fun. So yeah, we hope you enjoyed this video. And yeah, thank you for watching.